Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I love to give all praise, honor, and glory to my power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to Apostle Tahar and the rest of the elders that are fervently pushing this word. And as always, peace and blessings unto the elect. All right, so I want to do this lesson on how the true believers are going to be clicked up together in these last days. And what sparked this lesson was me playing a brother, a warrior, camp video. My woman, she had asked me, how did I find out about him? Because my woman knows that I don't really watch, a lot of guys. So I guess she never seen me watching before. She like, oh, okay, how did you find out? How did you find out about him? And I was like, oh, he the brother of warrior. I was like, yeah. I said, I found out about him basically through the elders comment board, y'all will call comment board. And because for the most part, all of us that be on Elder Yahweh Call's comment board, we're all like clicked up through the spirit. We're joined together, because we're all in the same spirit. So I believe one time I typed in his YouTube handle, just to check out his channel, just to see. And I don't think I subscribed at the time. I was just looking at it, because I wasn't too sure. The scriptures say about when thou get us a friend, got approval first. And then the brother Shamgar, who I hold camp with, he was like, "Yo, bro, hey, you ever checked out the brother R W the Light?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I checked out this channel one time, but I ain't subscribed." And the brother Shamgar was like, "Yo, bro, he on fire, he on fire. You gotta check him out, you gotta check him out." And I was like, "All right, bet." So I had subscribed to his channel, and yeah, that brother's on fire. Which this was like going back to like months ago. You know what I'm saying? But I always used to see the brother on Elder Yahweh Call's comment board. So that's what sparked the lesson. In my mind, it said, "Oh man, this spirit." I thought of Baruch on the fourth chapter. All the believers are going to be joined together because of the word. We're not clicked up together because we like basketball. We like the same stuff. No, we're clicked up together because we're the true worshipers and believers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The scriptures talk about the house of David being built back as in the days of old. And Yahweh Tazah, we are of the house of David. So this is Baruch 4:36. It says, "O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from the Most High." Verse 37, "Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sendest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High." And that's what we do when we're pushing the word, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High. But you see that we're gathered together by the word, which ultimately the word is who? Yahweh Shai. Because if we're the true worshipers of Yahweh Shai, that means what? We are of the same body. So let me go ahead and get that. This is St. John chapter 1 and verse 1. "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Yahweh, and the Word was a power." That's right, because you go into that Greek word for word, applying it to Yahweh Shai is the Greek word theos. And theon is applicable to the Most High. So in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with theon, the Most High Yahweh, and the Word was theos, dealing with Yahweh Shai, because theos can be applied to anybody. It can be applied to anybody, but theon is specifically for the Most High, showing that separation, But I pull this to prove that the word is Yahweh Shai. So we are joined together because we believe in Yahweh Shai. And that's what's going to be happening more and more. More brothers are going to be finding out about each other because of Yahweh Shai, because of the word, because our desire and our love for this truth, our passion, which passion means pain, for this truth. That's why. So that's why we're all clicked up together. That's why we're all in the same spirit. We watch each other. We agree like, yep, yeah, yeah, this brother in the spirit. Why? Because of the word. Because we're true worshipers and we're true believers, and that was destined to happen. That was all. That's all prophecy. This is Malachi 3:16. Then they that fear Yahweh speak often one to another. And how do we speak often one to another? By these spiritual epistles, by these lessons. That's how we speak often one to another. Because when you're watching a brother's lesson, you're seeking counsel from him. That's that brother talking to you. And through the spirit, a brother can do a lesson about what you're going through, and he don't even know that you're going through it. That's just how the spirit work. But it says, then that fear Yahweh speak often one to another, and Yahweh hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that fear Yahweh and that thought upon his name. What is that book of remembrance? It's dealing with the scriptures. So the scriptures is what have us joint together through the spirit of the Lord. So through the spirit, all the true worshipers and true believers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is fervently pushing his word. We're going to find out. We are going to find out about each other, and we're going to click up through the spirit. Now we may not meet, physically in person, but spiritually, our spirits is going to be joined and drawn to each other, drawn one to another. We're going to be, comment on the comment, boy, yo, shalom, bro, hey, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit it off in the spirit. Why? Because of the word. So now this is Sirach chapter 13 and verse 15. It says, every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. You see that? And a man will cleave to his like. And that's why all the brothers that's on fire, that's fervent, pushing his word, we're cleaving on to each other. Because you like, dang, you about pushing the word. You not about the bullshit. Well, me too. So then we just gonna click up. Now all the rest of the guys that are lukewarm, guys that are lukewarm are gonna click up with guys that are lukewarm. And so on and so forth. Whatever spirit you have, and the next person have that same spirit, you're going to be drawn and attracted to that spirit. So that's why us brothers that are, really fervently pushing this word, that's why we just have our own little thing going. You know what I'm saying? That's why, for the most part, we just watch each other because we're cleaving to our light. We ain't going to cleave into a guy that's lukewarm. We're actually going to, despise him. We just going to look at him like, man, this dude is full of shit. But a guy that's really fervently, really about this, pushing his word, we're going to be like, yeah, man, I like that brother. I like the brother. He on fire. But this is verse 17. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. That's right. So whatever your like is, you are going to click up with that individual. And that's what's happening in these last days. The true worshipers, the true believers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is finding each other, and we're clicking up through the spirit, watching each other, added on a comment board, we're praying for each other, different things like that. That's the tabernacle of David being built back up. And it's only going to keep growing and growing and growing as the spirit increases and as the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua keeps on being pushed out. More of us is going to continue to click up through the spirit of the Lord. That's what happened, with me and Elder Elder Yahweh Shumgard, and then the lines of the 12. You got the brother Tamayim. You got the brother Yahweh. Got a brother, a warrior. We all clicked up together because we're really about pushing the word. We're not about that bullshit, We just in our own world pushing the word, man, But Yahweh desire you through brothers and sisters were edified. With that being said, shalom.